I don't know what is going on, but maybe it's coming or not coming. Maybe the call is coming. Maybe it's coming. Maybe it's coming. We have a technical for technical for technical for. Okay, we had a little technical fault there that was coming. I didn't know what was going on, but I resumed the call. So what I'm saying is that, fellow brothers and sisters, sometimes I feel so bad when I look at us, look at Amazonians. Sometimes I have every reason to feel a little bit depressed sometimes because we have gone. Some of us have opportunity to move around the world, study the world, see democracies, and see the way people that are civilized are doing things, right? Seeing the way other developed countries are doing things. We have followed politics of other countries, right? And some of us have even gone to school abroad and studied political science. Why we study political science is to be able to know when somebody is trying to scam our people or deceive our people or manipulate our people or deceive or anything that can mislead our people or manipulate our people. So you can know those politicians that come into spew hate or cause things that might make our people to be derailed. That's why we went abroad. Some of us study political science. Some of us act as uneducated people, but we know what we carry, right? We have not come to revolution to prove our education toughness and so on and so forth, because if the education toughness cannot bring us freedom that we want, it's useless, right? It's not like when I sit with my peers in America and talk to my colleagues, I talk like a villager, right? So it's not as if when I sit with business people, I talk like a villager, right? We have a way we do. We have studied in so many great institutions abroad, right? So, but when it comes to our revolution, we are speaking to our people. For most of the time, we don't want even the enemy to understand what we are saying, right? We are addressing our people, and we are bound to communicate where just our people can understand. That is perfect. Some of us, if we were speaking grammar, I'm telling you that maybe Oyobo man for don't keep we ask for your country, make we go for somewhere. Oyobo man for don't put me from water, all right? We understand that. It's not some of us don't know what we are doing. Being a talented person does not mean you are like a I don't know how to like a rocket scientist, right? Some of us understand the society very well. We study politics very well. We know things we can say and things we can say in the public. We know the do and the don'ts. There are some words that when I type in media, I put double S or double M. The reason is because those words bounce to the CIA reporting, ABI, and I know that. That's why if I have to write maybe like let's say terrorist, I will write terrorist and you see three triple S coming in the back. Some people don't understand why I keep writing that because I know where the word is going to. Just typing that word in Facebook, I know where it is going to. Just typing the word, let's say terrorism. If I type terrorism without double M at the end, it's gonna go somewhere where I will be censored. When I don't want a post to be censored, I write terrorism. I put double M at the back. I know what I'm doing. I've had friends that are CIA agents, and I've listened to also seminars of CIA agents, and CIA agents have briefed us on how they detect things. Just typing the word terrorism or terrorist in the pop, it sends an automatic sensor to the CIA agent. When they come now and they read, we are supposed to see what you write. That's why sometimes I write and put triple A. Some of you don't know why I put triple. Sometimes I put kill. I put kill with triple L, and you are saying this guy does not know what he's doing. Huh? Common sense no so common. You have got to understand the institutions where you are, the countries where you are, the INGOs and NGOs, government, intergovernmental organizations where you are, the way they function and interchange with the governments where you are. You are bound to study the government of every country where you are. That's why in America, I studied the US government. Maybe I don't need the US government, but I study it to know, because if now I do my life and activism in America, I'm bound to know the do and don'ts in America and what the government of America is structured like, how the judiciary system functions and everything. Bound to study the institution of where you are. You don't need to do it for a cause or for a credit. Just do it to know it, right? By the way, I sat in the class with American citizens. And American citizens were not in front of me in the American government. Even though they are born and raised in America, but they cannot even come in front of me. I'm born and raised in Africa. I know how the useless La Republic government function. I know now Amazonia how we are fighting. And then I also know how the US government function. Isn't it? Isn't it like very, very powerful to sit in America in the class with American citizens, and they claim they speak America, but they can't even score American government that is their government more than me. I have an A grade in American government course. And some American people even fail, some have C, some have B. And then you will come and judge me because I'm yours, and you think the way I express myself to you when I talk to you is the way I understand the life, is the way I study in the class. Let me tell you that I have always said it, and I continue to say this, and I will say it today, tomorrow, and yesterday I said it. When we arrive at independence in Boya, let us go to the state TV. Who can speak grammar more than me for 4 hours? I'm going to give you a token of something. I've said it openly every time. There's time for everything here. Let us arrive at our independence. Let us climb on the state TV. He who can speak grammar and have tenacity for 4 hours. If you can stand with me and debate for 4 hours non-stop, no dictionary is allowed, I'm going to give you accolades. I'm going to give you a token of something. I mean some good amount of money for attempting. Even if you attempt to come and stand with me and debate for 4 hours non-stop, grammatical, I'm going to still give you something. Of course, I'm going to do it. A promise, a debt. It's not that some of us behave like this. We are revolutionaries, and we want you to know that it is not time for governance. It is not time for politicking. When people start to talk in grammar, they want to confuse you. La Republic has done that. Speak the way that a grandmother in the village can understand. You understand? Don't allow politicians to come and fool you with grammar like it's been done in the Fumban conference. Speak grammar there and confuse our people. And then today we are suffering. Today some people don't want to understand. See how the people who were scammed and manipulated with grammar, see today how they are running to your own, running here after they have failed. Then it's not supposed to happen. When you start see our own ADF forces doing the same thing, then ask us a question. We have mentioned the code of conduct from day one. Why? You didn't want it because it's coming from the mouth of Dr. Cho Ayaba, isn't it? Because coming from the mouth of ADF, isn't it? And today your soldiers are even running you and cursing you and going to Yaoundé and exposing you today, and no one will even give you any kobo. No money will be given to you again. Today, fellow Amazonians, receive common sense. You don't need independence, not rocket science. It's not rocket science. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand the common things in the society. You need just common sense. Don't allow people to manipulate you. I'm tired of preaching the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's already insanity. Because I don't blame, no one wants to understand the truth and the reality. Don't miss the talk show tomorrow, 5 p.m. Amber time. That's the official New Year talk show for everyone. I want to thank all of you that come to Liberation TV every time. God bless all of you people. I thank you for those of you that, even though you believe in Ashawari because you thought was the best, and today now that you discover that it's not the best and you are standing on the right track, God bless you. Congratulations. To those of you that believe in the Pentecostal or in parishioners, you thought was the right thing, and today you are standing for the right thing like Eric Tato, God bless you. To those of you that we are made into surrogates to blackmail and castigate your fellow brothers and sisters, you can see in Mandela we don't do that. If we want to say something against anyone, we come out in the public and we say it. God bless all of you. Those of you that have received bread, God bless you. We are walking in the light of God, and we shall arrive. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Stand on your ground. Stand on your ground. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. We are going to arrive together. We are going to arrive. Don't come and be like this man here. Look at that.
Despite the fact that I don't suffer the most important capacity. I don't suffer no be small. Upon say I get sense. Despite the fact that you know good and all know. Now you make I join. I don't suffer no be small. Upon say I.
So you people have seen things like this. So please stand for the truth. Don't expect to gain anything from this independence, because if you expect to gain something from this independence, then you are gonna, you might, just come and start to fight on it that your people must be free. Don't come with any thing you wanna gain something you wanna. No, be like General Arke. Look at General Arke fighting. Look at that. Anyways, that's General Arke right there fighting. Fighting. That's General Arke right there. Fighting, right? So don't come to revolution because we want to gain something apart from freedom to our people. By the way, these are fake La Republic soldiers that want to pretend that they are Amazonian soldiers. Look at that. We uncovered fake La Republic soldiers. These are fake. These are B people. This is the military of Cameroon. Want to fake that they are Amber boys. They are not. These are not Amber boys. And oh my God, Cameroon government thought that we are idiot or what? This Cameroon government is 17th century. They don't know that we are 21st century Android generation. We know who our soldiers are. These are fake soldiers. By the way, fake. We uncovered them and they ran away. From the time we uncovered them, they ran away. Our soldiers know that already. Small Peri, tell me what happened, Perica. Abeg. Them come, what did them do?
Where? Where? Asha. The people now some bad luck people my brother.
Well, baby, what happened?
Where? They just dey shoot any man. Where? 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 Asha. The people now some bad luck people my brother.
You have listened to this type of audios. We have asked you, just get the amber pin. Get the amber pin. Support the struggle. Children are crying like this. But you choose to stand with pastors. Look, I am a real man. I gave money to pastors. I funded my trip to Buea. Didn't I tell you people? I gave because I thought it was real. But then when it failed, I am a real man. If it doesn't work, I'd let you know it doesn't work. Like I tell you, I don't hate pastors in person, but if you fail to deliver, mismanagement is a crime punishable by any country. Mismanagement or embezzlement or whatever to public funds is crimes that is punishable. And then in Amazonia, you behave as if you we have suffered. I tell you people. Either way, the people of Guinea are rising up to fight against the dictator in Guinea. Guinea. That's the people of Guinea. People of Guinea are fighting. Well, the people of Guinea are fighting because the useless president of Guinea wanted to change the laws that he could run again as a president and change the terms that he could be a president even for life. That's what happened, and the people of Guinea went on the street to protest against it. This is just that's foreign news right away, by the way. That's Guinea. So we are moving to another part is election, upcoming Cameroon election that we are banned from Amberland. We have seen Cameroon politicians playing games, now kneeling down everywhere. This nail down here, you have to understand that this nail down here is just what they want to use to make our people slaves. So, fellow Amazonians, when they kneel down, please take them up with AKs. Just get him up with an AK. Let that cap fall, like that head should send to Thousand to make a choke with that. Now we have another incoming news now as we are talking. So many audios coming in. I don't know where these audios are coming from. Human trafficker success in Congo exposed. Some pictures, so many things are coming right now as we are talking. So many things are coming as we are talking about us in Congo. You see that? I tell you people. Wow. Let me put it out. There's some coming videos now about Dr. Success that are coming in now. I am going to let you people know. So, by the way, this chapter is La Republic. Fake elections are coming up, and they are going to be kneeling down, trying to confuse our people. People of Amazonia, don't listen to that. Please, everyone. Who has not shared this? If you have not shared this, then you are a bad man. The second one is that Jakiri, there's news about Jakiri. The people in Jakiri should be very, very cautious at this time because the forces, mass La Republic forces, are in Jakiri right now. They have been positioned around Brazaris in Jakiri. They are said to be sons of Jakiri County. They are from Jakiri, sons of Jakiri, that Cameroon is now using to fight their own brothers and sisters. The rest of the contingent from Kutaba have moved to Kumbu. In an emergency session, Bui soldiers have warned family members in Jakiri with sons in French Cameroon military to get ready for reprisals should anything happens to anyone in Jakiri. News coming in: Southern Cameroon's crisis. Success in Congo betrayed President Seseko Ayok Tabi and is trying to convince Field Marshal to down arms. 7 January 2020. A source close to Congo's success in Yaoundé has contacted the Cameroon Concord News Group to denounce what he claims is Mr. Congo's success betrayal of the Southern Cameroon's President Ayok Seseko Tabi in particular and revolution in general. The source, who has elected anonymity and has also infiltrated the Cameroon Anti-Terrorism Squad, says Success Congo is a demon whose greed is destroying a revolution whose success would have benefit all Southern Cameroonians. While in Nigeria, Success befriended Seseko Ayok Tabi and earned his confidence, making it hard for Mr. Ayok Tabi to even think he could betray him. Success worked with the anti-terrorism squad to bring down Julius Ayok Tabi and his team, since he understood Mr. Ayok Tabi's schedule and was considered by Mr. Ayok Tabi as his right-hand man and junior brother, since both of them are from Manyo division. After Julius was roped in, he was charged by the Yaoundé government to help break the revolution's neck, and he has been on the payroll of the Yaoundé government for a long time. Mr. Success Nkongo, who claimed he holds a PhD, entered into a special deal with the government aimed at totally destroying the revolution, and the return of the 87 refugees is part of the strategy to wink the international community into believing that Southern Cameroons living in Nigeria are ready and willing to return home. While working for the government, he laid out all his conditions, and the government accepted everything that he asked for. The deal almost fell through with Mr. Success Nkongo insisted that if he had to return to Cameroon, he must come with a bunch of refugees, a group he now claims voluntarily opted to return home. Currently, Mr. Success Congo the Good is talking with Field Marshal, and the government is looking forward to Field Marshal downing his weapons. The talks are ongoing, but Field Marshal has some conditions which are very challenging to the government, including the pardoning of all his fighters. Something is going on wrong somewhere here. Field Marshal has a condition to listen to Cameroon, which is the pardoning of all his fighters. Amazonia, watch out for the drama that's coming ahead of time. I said it in this talk show. Watch out the red animals in the BLM. Mr. Success, who has never really succeeded and anything is currently being protected by the Yaoundé government, where he has been offered decent accommodation and financial assistance to enable him live a decent life that might convince other co-Southern Cameroonians. His entire family had been moved to Yaoundé by the Yaoundé government before he landed at the Simalin International Airport on December 31st, 2019, as part of the deal he signed with the government, including his brother Besson Roland, who was a motorcycle rider in Mamfe town. Another brother of his, Tanyi Emmanuel, is also living in Yaoundé, and all of them having state protection, of course. Having state protection due to Mr. Success' betrayal of the cause. It should be pointed out that the son of Mr. Besson Roland, Success Nkongu's brother, is still within the ranks of Amber fighters in Manu division, and there are fears that he could be a decoy working for his uncle, Success Nkongu, a native of Etemetek, a small village some 7 kilometers from Mamfe town. Mr. Success Nkongu grew up in New Layout, Mamfe town, where he is notorious for his dishonesty and lies. His mother, who was also dishonest, married twice, and this caused great confusion in the family. Indeed, the man who was supposed to marry Mr. Success Nkongu's mother was from Equatorial Guinea. He came to Mamfe and did all the traditional rituals. He paid the bride price and went back to Equatorial Guinea, where he was working as a hunter. While he was back in Equatorial Guinea, another man, Mr. Kongo's father, came and performed the same rituals and got married to his mother. When she was pregnant with Success, certain things went wrong. She was pregnant with Success for 12 months, like an elephant, and this was attributed to her dishonesty. It was assumed that the Equatorial Guinea had done some mysterious things to her, and the long pregnancy was a punishment for her dishonesty. The Cameroon Concord News is on this story, and will be publishing more as its undercover agent obtain more details. By Sota Tar Akbo Ebai in the United Kingdom. That is another news. That is another news. In another way, another top news is coming in. The top news coming in says that Philemon Yang's house in Yaoundé has been demolished. Even in Yaoundé, Philemon Yang built a house, and the house has been demolished. Secondly, there's also another news that is coming in. Hello, bro. There is a new plan by the enemy now to turn our people against the restoration forces. Today in Yaoundé, Philemon Yang and OCDA order president hold a meeting with some Oku elites, and they were planning how elections will hold, and are also planning how to stage a protest with the Manjong leading against our boys before elections time. As from February, our boys should be vigilant and arrest those idiots coming for campaign from Yaoundé. Of course, anyone coming from Yaoundé must be apprehended and sent to Tarsatan immediately. Remember the new code of conduct for enablers, Cameroonese politicians. The new code of conduct is sending them to Tarsatan immediately. That will preserve our dignity, our humanity, and that will protect the lives of our girls and women. All our forces are called upon to be vigilant and engage more in guerrilla tactics. Our forces are called upon also to not defend more on defensive tactics, but to engage more in offensive tactics. In other words, our forces are advised to do more of ambushes. And when La République du Cameroon dreaded militaries are coming most of the time, our forces are advised to look for strategic location and take them by surprise. These are one of the things that we should be doing in 2020. And of course, so many defense communication are done in the background. There are so many things and strategies, ideologies that we will not put out in the public. Fellow Amazonians, God bless all of you that came here to Liberation TV today. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Amber Times, Ceteris Paribus, everything being equal, we shall be back in Liberation TV. I want to thank all of you for all your consistency, for all your commitment, for all your devotion, and for all your sincerity and honesty. Here in Liberation TV, I tell you succinctly, I tell you lucidly and concisely in 2020, thou shalt not look back. That I continue with merciful truth, because I've seen in the course of time that merciful truth is good. Because people now, if you are a victim of deceit, manipulations, and lies, it means merciful truth should be the order of the day. Fellow Amazonians, you can see, do not come to the revolution hoping to gain something, because if you hope to gain something, the enemy or the devil will use that to manipulate you and deceive you. Be on this revolution for nothing except independence for our people, and therefore the leadership will not be your problem. Because if you stand only for independence for our people, you will not have the rightful leadership. But when you come with tribalistic tendency, nepotism, favoritism, tribalism, who is who, you are bound to remain under with your tribal people. Fellow brothers and sisters, I take this opportunity to beg each and everyone, let's forge ahead. Unite with our leaders in jail, Ayok Seseko Tabi. If we the AGOVC people are very bad people, let me tell you, we would never have ever think about uniting with Ayok Seseko Tabi. Don't forget that the first time we have sent a first colonial La République terrorist to Tarsatan, and the first La République delegate of regional affairs that we sent to Tarsatan, it was Ayok Seseko Tabi that wrote a letter to Paul Biya and apologized. Why Chris Ano went to TV calling Ayaba why? But today we understand that Ayok Seseko Tabi was surrounded by monsters, beasts, by demons and devils, red devils indeed. We understand the Chris Anos were a gang of demons and devils that surrounded Ayok Seseko Tabi. Therefore, we cannot allow him alone. Fellow brothers and sisters, the unity is critical. I want to thank all of you people that understand now our take. I want to thank all of you people that understand now that when Dr. Cho Ayaba went to Naira, to the first conclave, the second conclave, the third conclave, and the fourth conclave, and was trying to take Tassan Wilfred and Ayok Seseko Tabi that self-defense is the only thing that can cause Biya to blink. That self-defense is the only thing that not only cause Biya to blink, but they can bring us independence. At the third conclave, they fought so hard. There was even almost exchange of blows because Dr. Cho Ayaba said, if you do not adopt self-defense at this time, you shall cry. And today, look at how our leaders are crying in Kondengi. Dr. Cho Ayaba, who has been living by self-defense, is still a free leader. Because the international community though also know the reality. Today, you have seen America fighting tough in self-defense to regain their reputation and their dignity. Amazonia, you are not left out. You must batter your enemy day and night. Don't give your enemy a breathing space. Only guns and bullets as I'm ending the talk show today. God bless you and see you tomorrow. Only the truth. We stand with Dr. Cho Ayaba. We don't know him. Some of us don't even know physically how Dr. Cho Ayaba looks like. Some of you have not met with and shake hands with Dr. Cho Ayaba. Some of you have had opportunities to see Dr. Cho Ayaba in the first conclave, second conclave, third and fourth conclave. Some of you had opportunity to see him, but yet you can't even believe in what he say. Some of us have not even seen him physically, but yet we understand what he say makes a lot of sense to Ambazonia. In 2020, put your egos down, stand for the truth and reality, and we shall arrive bigly and fatly. By the way, we are keeping it real in Liberation TV. God bless you. We are real here. We don't want politics. We don't want manipulation. We don't want deceit, conspiracies, and propagandas that don't win for Ambazonia. We only want the truth. If you have to lie, a lie should bring us independence. Then we shall crown you as master of lies that are good. Right? Other words, see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Amba time. Have a wonderful time. Thank you so much, and goodbye, my fellow brothers and sisters. This was Liberation TV with me. Today is actually a big fat talk show. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Tomorrow you shall have access to call. Anyone coming tomorrow, please be ready to call. The number shall be on the screen, +17866302357. +17866302357. That's WhatsApp call on there. Tomorrow the number will be on the screen and you'll be able to call tomorrow. So today, please, sorry, it's too late. I'm tired too, so don't worry. Tomorrow we shall call. I shall open calls for everyone to call. Okay, we shall be live for 2 hours. By the way, we have been live for also we have been live here is showing that we have been live for 2 hours and 56 minutes, almost 3 hours. We've been live just like now. I love this revolution. God gave it to us. We have to take it. It's our baby. We have to make sure that this baby must mature. The maturity of this baby is independence. So thank you so much. See you tomorrow. We shall call, please. Thank you for understanding. These are ADF forces.
Bienvenido.